Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to make a planar reflection in the URP Universal Render Pipeline in Unity. So let's get started with the video. Okay, so I've already set it up as a scene. I created a project called the reflection tutorial, and I just dragged some models and some stuff like the skybox and this volumetric light asset. So let's go ahead and make the planar reflection. If I just play this, let me show you. There's nothing, you can't even move it, it's just to preview it. You only have, as you can see right here, you only have a directional light and reflection. So we're gonna make a planar reflection. So to make the planar reflection, we're gonna do a rendered texture, and we're gonna do a render texture, and we're gonna overlap it to the material. If, for example, if we go to the plane, we can click this and we can add another material. So let's get started. Okay, now first we need let's create a folder called shader. Then let's create a URP shader. The unlit shader graph, and let's call this reflection. There we go, and let's double click on it. And after this, and here we only need only one thing. Let's go ahead and right click, only two things actually. Okay, right click and get the scene color. The screen position by texture 2D, and we need a sample texture so we can plug. Okay, I'm just gonna first drag this and plug it into a sample texture, and we need this we have to plug this here and do that. There we go. And then the second thing is we need the transparency so we can help the alpha. Then let's click the plus, then float, and we need an alpha. Oh, that's spelled wrong. Alpha. Okay. Now let's go and do that. Now let's make it slider to 0 to 1, and let's go ahead and save the asset. We only need this for this one, for the shader graph. Now the second thing we need is a render texture. Let's get the render texture and call it reflection. Then we have this render texture. Then the third thing is we have to go to the plane. The thing we need it to be reflected. Ours is a planar reflect. It has to be flat because it's a planar reflection. And let's go ahead and make a script called reflection planar reflection. Then let's go ahead and click create and add. Okay, it's gonna take a while. Let's double click on it. There we go. And we don't need this all first. We're gonna get back to it. But first, what we're going to do is we're going to create a camera here. Let me show you first. We need a serialized field private camera reflection camera let's call it that. And we need another for the render texture. Reflection render texture. There we go. Then let's go back to the Unity and yes, okay. And let's go ahead and we're gonna create a camera here. Create a camera. Make sure your main camera is tagged as main camera. Don't forget about that. Just click the main camera. The reflection camera. I'm gonna rename this. Then let's drag this into here, and let's drag the reflection here. Okay. Then after that, let's go to the reflection camera, and I'm just gonna go. I'm not sure, but I don't think it's necessary to I don't think we need the post processing. Just increase if this is near 001. I'm just gonna make this 0012. There we go. 001. Now, yes, and let's go ahead and drag the renders texture here. So we have this. It doesn't matter where the camera is because we're gonna control this with the script. Now let's go to the plane, and first of all we need a late update. Then we're gonna get we're gonna see transform the position equals u vector 3, and let's go ahead and get the camera domain dot transform dot position dot x and camera dot main dot transform dot position dot y, and here you have to make it a negative. And let's go ahead and make this camera dot main dot transform dot position dot z. There we go, just like that. And here you need to add it with the transform dot position dot y. Then after that we need the rotation too. We need the okay, here I forgot to make the reflection camera dot reflection camera dot transform. Yeah, we need the reflection camera to be to set the position, not the actual game object. The transform the rotation. Now we need the rotation equals quaternion dot Euler, and let's go ahead and make camera is the same. We can just copy this and paste it here and change this to rotation, and we don't need this. This is gonna have some issues, but make sure you don't rotate your camera on the z-axis. I'm gonna show you by what direction, because I don't know how to figure this out. But don't rotate your camera by the z-axis. Make sure you don't rotate it like this. Look, I think this is it. No, this is not it. Okay, you know what I mean. I hope you get what I mean. I meant like this. Look, do not rotate your camera like this, because it's gonna have some issues. Okay, then after that we're going to first let's see what's going to happen. If we have the reflection, if we go ahead and play it, okay. Oh, don't forget that you have to go to the camera and okay, I'm having some issues, sorry. Let's go to that. Okay, I fixed it. Okay, if we go ahead and play it, if you go to the reflection, okay, if you need another game tab here, so we can see. If you play this, the reflection, when it's down, the reflection camera is up. When it's up, it's down. Okay, the thing is that the rotation is not working. Okay, oh, I forgot that I have to make this Euler dot Euler angles dot x. Oh, and we don't need this. I accidentally make it here and make it like that, and it should work. Now if you go to the game, we see the reflection. Let's make this local. Okay. Oh, we have to make it like this. No. We have to make the X, yes. Okay, the X. I make so many mistakes, oh my god. Okay, now if you go ahead and play it, it should work like 100%. Yes, it's working now. As you can see, we are getting the render texture like that. It's properly working now. If it's up here, look, it's gonna show us the down part. So now let's go ahead and set this to the, and if you go to the reflection, let's right click and create a material called reflection, and let's drag the texture and make the alpha 1 first. Then let's go to the plane, let's create another slot here. As you can see, this render has more materials than the mesh has. Some meshes, multiple materials will be applied to the same mesh, which costs performance. It's gonna cost you performance. You can just go here and make this. You can make this split and apply normal space colors. You can add the base colors and stuff like that, but I don't want to. It's just because that I'm lazy. So let's go to the reflection, let's go to the plane, and let's add the reflection there. And as you can see, it's gonna be like this. It's gonna be weird, but if you play it, it's gonna be a little different. It's not gonna be completely different. As you can see, the image is being stretched out. We're going to fix this. So if we go to the reflection and let's change the aspect ratio by 16:9, and let's make the resolution like and we have to make the resolution by okay, let me make it by 16 times 50, 9 times 50. There we go. Now the aspect ratio is equal. Now it's not being stretched, as you can see. Now we need to fix the look, it's not proper, so we should make it proper. It has to be inverted by the y-axis, so we have to go to the reflection and let's create a node. Let's create a node called tiling and offset, and we need it to be here, and we can just plug it here. And let's go to the tiling, and we have to make this a negative and 1 and this a 1. Make sure it's like this, negative 1 and 1. And let's go ahead and save asset and right click and go out of this. And if we go ahead and click play, it will work perfectly. Now we okay, it's a little smaller. I'm not sure why this is happening. Oh, okay, this is very easy fix. It's smaller because the field of view are not the same. The reflection camera field of view is 60, but the main camera field of view is 50. If we make this 50 now, look, it's perfect. This glitchy thing is just that it's not on the plane. It's clipping on the plane, that's why it's not too bad. Okay, now if we go ahead and we have to fix some things, like, let me show you. First, let's go to, we need to make the reflection camera equal to the reflection camera FOV equal to the main camera. Let's come here and say reflection camera dot field of view equals camera dot main dot field of view. Now we will not have any problems. And okay, now we need something. We need something to fix. Now we are basically done. We can just go ahead and we're not done, but I'm going to show you what's happening if we just increase it by a little to 5, and look, we have a reflection. Yeah, that's pretty damn good. Okay, the problem is if we go ahead and make the aspect ratio 1 by 1, look at the image. It's not perfect. Now if we make this 16:9 and make this like 256 by 256, we're gonna go and do that, and look, it's being stretched out. So we have to fix this. Let's go to our code, and we need another. Let's go to the reflection. First we need a resolution here. Serialize field, private float, resolution, and we need variable called we need a variable called okay, we don't need it here. I'm just gonna go up here and make a private vector2. This has to be the reflection resolution, and this has to be the camera. Let's just call it resolution. Okay, now let's go. This has to be float, this has to be vector2, yeah. Then after this, let's go to the resolution. Let's say resolution equals new vector2, and let's add in a bracket and say camera dot main dot x is width, so pixel width, and camera dot main dot pixel height. That should be it then. And after this, we need to get the aspect ratio of this two. It's pretty easy, so we can so that the image will not be stretched out. Now let's go to the reflection render texture dot width equal, like we have to divide it by the resolution dot x divided by resolution dot y times the reflection. Okay, yeah, okay, it's not like this. I forgot. It's resolution dot x times it's the same, but I like to it's I just want to do it like this, times reflection resolution divided by the resolution dot y. We have an error, I think. Yeah, that's the error I was expecting. So this is a float, and we need well, yeah, I just have to change it to integer, and we have to change this these two into an integer. So it's pretty easy. Just let's go ahead and say mathsf dot round to int, and we can just say resolution dot x, and we have to change this to, let's copy and paste it here and say y. Make sure these are in the bracket. I think it will work without the brackets too. Yeah, it will work without the brackets. So we do that now, and we need to make the reflection render texture dot height equal mathf dot round to int, and we need to make this resolution. No, we don't need it. We just have to say reflection resolution, just like that. Now we are done. If we go ahead and I'm just gonna wait for it. If we go ahead and click the play button now. Okay, looks like I forgot something, and if we see it's not, the texture is not updating. This is a pretty easy fix. I don't know why, but you have to say it like this. You have to say reflection texture dot where is it, release, yes, so it can be edited. Now if you go to Unity again, we are done. We are basically done. This is the planar reflection. Okay, and we have another problem. Oh yeah, okay, we didn't apply the resolution. I think 256. is okay. Okay, let's run it again, and boom, it works now. Now the reflection is not equal, as you can see. We can fix that, I think. I don't know how to fix that. I'm not so sure, but it's not equal. It's just because it's norm at the second frame after it's being calculated. I'm not sure how it's working, but yeah, it works. I think we go to the updates, or it might not work. I'm not sure. Yeah, it just made it worse. So I'm just gonna go back to the update. So that's it, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. So bye.